Hey everybody, I wanted to do a really quick rundown showing you how this FAQ section works. So this is a before we begin area in my course, and it's always a good idea obviously to have your syllabus, your course policies, assignment checklist. But what I've noticed about our culture in general is we are definitely a society built on FAQs. We really like these things. And so what I had to do was build a content item within my class that allows me to click a little link and gives me a little bit of a drop down, just a paragraph or two of information here. And so what this is useful for, any questions that you get really commonly, or things that might differentiate your class from other classes they've taken before. So you can see a list of just sort of general questions for this class here. So I might say something like, when is my work due? Because my deadline is 5 o'clock on Friday, which is very different from a lot of other classes. So that's the kind of thing that they should know. How will I be graded? It breaks that down. What will I learn? Why can't I see my content? Just basic questions that are going to help guide your students. Now, in this tip sheet, I gave you a document that looks like this, and it's called an FAQ section. And I know that this looks really crazy and scary, but believe me, if I can do it, anybody can. All you need to do is just take this document, save it somewhere on your machine, and then you can scroll through and you can ignore all of this other stuff. It doesn't really matter. All we're looking for here is you're looking for the line that says item 1 text. The first question here is, what will I learn in this class? So let's say I want to go ahead and change that just for demonstration purposes to, how do I create an FAQ? Okay, so let's say that this is what I wanted to do. I go ahead and type in my question, I type in my response that goes right after it, and then you can see in the rest of the document they're all set up that way. So just ignore the code and look for the question, and you're looking for something like item 2 text, and then item 2 text here. It'll show you, go ahead and show you the example of the display. And it can be a lot of trial and error here. Once I fill in all of those questions and answers, I'm going to go ahead and select all of this and copy it. And I'm going to go back into my class, and let's say I've got a demo class here. What I need to do is create content. I need to go to item. I'm going to call this FAQ section, and then I'm going to click in my text. Now here's where you want to make sure not to make the mistake. If you hit Control V here, it's not going to take. Go ahead and go to HTML, and then I'm going to hit Control V. All of that crazy text is going to show there. And realize too that you can make adjustments in this window and it's going to be just fine. You go ahead and update that, and then all of a sudden I can see all of the information in there, and I can see my first question, how do I create an FAQ? I hit submit, and then you will see these little drop down menu items. Actually, I have to click on another spot for it to work. Actually, I need to be in edit mode off for it to work properly. But I click there, and then you can see blah, blah, blah. So, and everything else, I didn't change it, so that remained the same. So all you need to do is just find the sort of placeholders and go ahead and submit your stuff there, and you've got it nailed. But if you have any problems, let me know. Thanks.